All right, today we're going over how to structure workouts in a way that guarantees you grow from them. And at the end, I'll go into more detail about specific things I do because that's the reason for creating the app. I want to upload these workouts that are just disgustingly intense that no sane human being would put themselves through. That way you can check training off the list and know that if you're not getting results, that's not the reason why. Now, if the rest of your day is dominated by Taco Bell, cocaine, and hookers, yeah, your results are going to be dismal, but that's a completely different video. Let's get after it. So if you've ever been a trainer, which is likely based upon people that watch this channel, either you were in the past or you are now, then you know that you always have this bag of tricks, those break in case of emergency exercises that you can just pull out of your ass and ensure that your client gets a phenomenal workout no matter how much they fight it. And man, do they fight it. We've all had clients that are almost in tears, just freaking out. I can't go any lower. My hips are too tight. My leg's going numb. I think I broke my back. And you're just looking at them like, you haven't even unracked the weight yet. So you know going in with a client like that, you're gonna have to pull out one of those exercises and make them do it in a way that they can't half-ass, like locking them into a machine, like a hack squat, and only counting the reps where they touch the bottom. Or you make them sit in the pain of an exercise and hold a contraction for 3 seconds at the top, or even like the 100 rep squat challenge. That's so hard that I don't give a shit if you half-ass it and quarter rep every squat. It's still gonna suck and you're still gonna make progress. And it was awesome to see how many people tagged me in a post or sent me a video of them attempting that 100 rep squat challenge. One guy even started a live stream, which I assume he did it just to give him the strength to try to get all 100, but since he's still face down in the same spot he was when he passed out about halfway through, safe to say, he didn't make it. The reason I bring that up is because if you want to ensure that every workout you do induces growth, then you gotta start treating yourself like a client. That means incorporating at least one exercise that you hate with a passion. I say one not to overwhelm, but at least one that you loathe. I know for me personally, there's certain machines and exercises that I have to have a mental battle in my head and talk myself into doing because I know it's gonna be that brutal. And don't try to say that you're sick in the head and you love all horrible exercises because that's not true. That's the same person that'll start walking towards a machine where nobody's at and look around for somebody to justify not doing it. That guy looks like he might start walking this way. I don't wanna be rude. You have my permission. Be fucking rude. So by now, I'm sure you understand that you gotta start incorporating exercises that almost kill you and make you question your manhood. But there's a second part to it, and that's how you do them. For instance, if I just turned around and started doing squats, no one's gonna argue that squats aren't hard, but if I'm just doing 4 sets of 10, yeah, they suck, they're difficult, it's heavy, but it's not the hardest way to do them. Because if you wanna make sure that you make progress with every workout, you gotta pair those difficult exercises with a brutal intensity. So the way I look at it, you got 2 options. Either start pretending like you're training somebody else because human nature. It's easier to hurt somebody else than it is to hurt yourself, or you become a complete sociopath and just lose all regard for your own safety. But either way, you gotta change the way you approach your training. So instead of doing straight sets of 10, imagine if those were rest pause sets or drop sets, or even better, you slow that negative down to a grueling pace where it's gonna take the pain of that exercise to a whole nother level. You remember that walk you had when you first trained legs where you look like a baby deer crossing the gym? That comes right back. Wait a minute, you're telling me you want me to take as many sets as I can to failure and potentially risk overtraining? Yeah, that's what I just said. One of my favorite things is to go through the comments and find that person that says, I love your videos, but you're clearly wrong. Check out this case study. And then you go to their profile and then you can't decide if you should donate to some sort of muscle wasting disease foundation or they're actually 13, but either way, they're full of shit. So let me finish up by giving you 3 of my favorite exercises and or ways I like to destroy myself to ensure that that workout is gonna give me some growth. First one, walking weighted barbell lunges. With dumbbells, you can swing them, you can get a rhythm, you can just rest and throw them on the ground. With that weighted bar on your back, the only way you get it off is when you admit defeat and your set's over. That damn thing hurts just holding it. The second one is doing any back exercise where you strap in, you set a high number, and you don't rest until you get there. Yeah, your biceps will jump in, but that's only after your back is completely toast. And the third is any sort of mechanical drop, because you know after that first variation, the pain's not over. It's just getting started. And if you like this video, here's a classic on how to get more growth out of your pull-ups. Also another one of my favorites, but most importantly, make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell, and get after it, get growing. Talk to you soon.